The Professional Pickleball Tour is here in Western Washington, and today is the final day of the inaugural Seattle Open. Fox 13's Nikki Torres live at Woodland Park with more on this week's tournament. Nikki, how's it going over there?
Taylor, very active all throughout the tennis courts slash pickleball courts for today. If this looks familiar to you, we are over at the lower tennis courts here at Woodland Park. They are normally tennis courts. They did resurface them to become pickleball courts specifically for this tournament. So when they are done, they are going to reconvert them and resurface them back to the tennis courts that we know here at Woodland Park. I was looking up a few extra facts here when it comes to pickleball. So according to the Sports and Fitness Industry Association, there are more than 4.8 million people across the country who are now playing pickleball. And also, according to that association, it is one of the fastest growing sports from 2021, 2022, and also now in 2023. So here at Woodland Park, it has been very active all throughout the morning, especially all throughout the weekend as well. If you are not playing here on one of these courts, then you are actively watching as a spectator, and people are really drawn in here when it comes to this tournament. It's been fun to watch all of them. There is a prize pool here for this tournament of $250,000, so a little bit of an incentive there if you're really good at the sport. And if you are unfamiliar with pickleball, it is essentially a combination of a few sports: badminton, tennis, and ping pong. You'll notice that instead of a racket, they do have a paddle. So a few things here when it comes to the equipment are a little different. This event is a professional and an amateur pickleball tournament, so you've got the world's top pros along with more than 1,000 other athletes. And if you're a fan, this is an opportunity to see some of the best in the game. The world's first-ranked woman, Anna Leigh Waters, she is hoping for a record-tying 6th straight Triple Crown. And then also playing at the Open is Ben Johns. He is continuing his trek towards a 100 career gold medal on this PPA tour. Johns is also coming off his 6th Triple Crown of the season. And we also got the chance to talk to him earlier in the tournament. Here's what he said.
So it's really fun to be back, and I think it's a great tournament both for pickleball to be in Seattle, in the birthplace, and it's great for Seattle to have its sport have a trademark professional tournament.
A few pickleball champs. So you have Leah Hansen, who is the 3rd ranked overall for women. She is a Valley Ford native, and also she is a Coug. You also have the Newman siblings, Riley and Lindsay. They are both from Whidbey Island, and they both played tennis at Seattle University. Now, you might have heard me talk about the history of pickleball earlier in the show. So evidently, pickleball was invented back in 1965 by a couple of dads here in Washington. That was over in Bainbridge Island, and initially it was just supposed to be a children's backyard game, but clearly over the years, over the decades really, it has grown into quite the sport, and we are already seeing that here in Seattle. We're live in Seattle this morning. I'm Nikki Torres, Fox 13 News.